Hello and welcome back everybody to the channel. Join me in today's review of a new for 2025 model year Mazda CX-30. Before we go any further in the review, special thanks to Auto Arbanas, a Mazda dealership here in Zagreb County, for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below. Welcome back everybody. Like I said in the very beginning, in today's review we have the new for 2025 model year Mazda CX-30. One of the most important changes for the 2025 model year is that now this particular model comes with a 2.5 liter 140 horsepower petrol engine. This particular model is powered by that engine combined with a 6-speed manual transmission. More of that a little bit later in the video. At the very end we will go for a short test drive. Now, speaking about this particular model, this one is finished in a Soul Red Crystal, one of the most famously known Mazda exterior colors, and also it is a Homura trim. Let's start this exterior walk around with a front end design and details. Just take a look how aggressive approach Mazda made with this family crossover. Very sporty design, especially with these thin headlights, of course in LED technology. On a bumper we have a front parking sensors, and on a lowest part there are some turn signals. I will put the lights on at the very end of a video. Here in the center we have a large Mazda logo, gloss black design with all the area around the grille are finished in that chrome bits. If you remember from a Mazda 3 sedan review, we had also chrome bits around the grille design, and on a hatchback variant these are in the more sporty gloss black. Now let's go quickly on a driver's side profile. We can now clearly see that compact crossover dimensions and proportion, and of course being a small family crossover, you have all the area around the wheel arches are finished in that robust plastic material. If you want to go a little bit of off-roading, speaking about wheels and tires, these are 18-inch in diameter. Being a Homura model, we have gloss black side mirrors, keyless go system, and also gloss black or piano black B pillars with a tinted rear windows. Always nice and useful solution, especially in the summer months. Similar like with the grille, we have all the area around the windows are in that chrome parts, and like with the most Japanese models, we have a fuel filler cap on a driver's side. Now we come here at the rear end, a similar design approach as we saw in the front, very sporty and aggressive with a thin rear lights, of course in LED technology. With this model we have CX-30 badge on a driver's side, large Mazda logo in the center, and eSkyActiv G on a passenger side, which indicates this is a mild hybrid technology, petrol powered. Like I said earlier, now you get this model and also the Mazda 3 with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder 140 horsepower. A great detail, we have a rear parking camera and also rear parking sensors. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the exterior design of this Mazda CX-30 and what exterior color is your favorite. Let's proceed with the review. We'll check the practicality test, starting with the boot space. Of course, with this model it opens automatically, which is another great and premium touch. Around 430 liters you get with the Mazda CX-30, and as you can probably tell right away, the boot opening is pretty wide. You have this plastic protective part if you need to slide some heavier and larger items. 60/40, you can fold down the rear seats, and a little bit of extra storage on each side with LED light on a driver's side. Another great detail and practical, you can remove this floor so you can have or actually this textile part, and you can extend your volume. Overall I think it's a very usable boot and very nice and premium touch. Now we will check the rear seats, and it's locked. Now it's unlocked. One of the best features with the Mazda SUVs or crossovers is just take a look, this door opening angle, similar like with the CX-5 and the CX-60 that I reviewed recently. The door opening angle is actually huge. Let's now talk a little bit about design and materials here on a doors. We have some type of metal parts over here. In the center, fabric, very soft, and in the center part where you will put your elbow, just take a look how much softness there is. Contrasting red and sporty stitching, a little bit of piano black in front, and usable amount of door pockets. Now from a rear seats of a Mazda CX-30 2025, you can now see the door opening angle. The front seat is set for my ideal sitting position. I'm about 184 centimeters. This is my knee room and my foot room. Also, if I sit that straight, I have a couple of centimeters to spare. So if you need to carry, let's say, 2 adults of my size, I don't think there will be any issues. 2 air vents in the back with a little bit of extra storage behind the passenger front seat, and in the center we have the center armrest with 2 cup holders. Another safety detail that I forgot to mention, blind spot monitoring system. Now opening a passenger front door, similar like in the back, the door opening angle is huge, and just take a look at this design detail, some type of triangular with red stitching, really cool to look at. Similar door design like in the back, and materials, everything is very soft, especially in this center part, and of course even larger door pockets. This is the interior design. Seats are similar like in the back, nice side back support, little bit of, I would say, some type of dark gray fabric in the center with a black outside details. Welcome now from a passenger front seat. Let's go and check quickly materials here in front of me on a dash. Some type of soft rubbery material, air vents on a A-pillar with couple more in front of me. Again, some metal parts in the interior opening the glove box. I would say nice in size. Some useful features: you can charge your phone here or place it, 2 cup holders, a 6-speed manual transmission with this particular model. You can get it also with a 6-speed automatic as an option. This is electronically operated parking brake and the wheel for the center infotainment system. Back in 2024, the Mazda CX-30 and the Mazda 3 gave some new center infotainment system, a little bit larger in size, so this is something worth mentioning. Still, you operate it with this wheel and some shortcuts. This is now the center armrest. It's actually huge for such a small vehicle. Again, that red and sporty stitching, you can open it, it reveals a very big amount of storage with actually a couple of USB charging options and 12-volt socket. Before we go for a short test drive, this is the Mazda CX-30 key. I will place it over here. We will now talk a little bit about this center infotainment system. In front of me, this is your home screen, info, media, communication, navigation, settings, and so on. If we go now and press it, navigation, here we are in Zagreb County. Press back. Media, or actually some type of fun. These are all your radio stations, so on. I will not go through all details, of course, with this center infotainment system, just for you so you can see everything in action. And 2 most important features: Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I have put this driver's seat a little bit further in the back so you can have a greater field of view. In front of me, partly digital and analog dials. In the center is actually the screen with a traffic sign recognition system. Let's now talk a little bit about this Mazda steering wheel. Very small center airbag with the Mazda logo. Everything is still physical buttons with a Mazda, which is actually a great thing to know, especially now in 2025. Everything related for the media is on the left side, and for the cruise control on a right side. A couple of interesting details: some shortcuts on a far left, 1 air vent, and from my seating position, this part over here and the center armrest works absolutely phenomenal, especially for my driving style. Also, another great feature is, like we saw earlier, more of that following red contrasting stitching. For the very end, as I've promised you earlier, I will put the hazard lights on and the lights, main lights in action so we can see them. These are now the LED turn signals in the back. We will go quickly and check the ones in the front on a side mirrors. And again, now we can see the LED headlights with turn signals. Hello and welcome now from a short point of view test drive of this new Mazda CX-30 2025 model year. I've did some test kilometers already with this particular model from a dealership here to a parking lot. Couple of interesting details I like to point out. First thing first, this seating position is relatively low for a crossover SUV, so all of you searching for that sporty feel in this particular model, you will definitely appreciate that. Another interesting detail, we have the head-up display in front of me. I don't know how much you can see on a camera. The center infotainment system is on the ideal position when you are driving. That is one thing worth mentioning. And another great detail are these side mirrors that are relatively further back. These are mounted actually on a doors, so it's very easy to look left and right. I tell you, when we went for an exterior walk around, when we go into reverse, there is a rear camera. Now let's go for a short drive back to a dealership. It's relatively interesting now in 2025 drive a petrol engine that is actually naturally aspirated and also pretty large in size, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder in such a small vehicle, also with a 6-speed manual transmission. Here around the Mazda dealership we have some relatively nice roads and faster ones, but overall suspension level I think is very well adjusted, and I have to point out this 6-speed manual transmission. It is actually joy to use it. Now we are here 70, and I have the new traffic sign recognition system, says it's 80 over here, so it's very easy to monitor that. Not only you have the head-up display, there is one display in front of me also. Another great feature that I have to point out with the Mazda CX-30 is that this model received a 5-star rating on the latest Euro NCAP crash test. That is something definitely worth mentioning, especially because this is a family-friendly model. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this interior design of a new Mazda CX-30. What would be your ideal, not only exterior color specification, but also maybe trim level and of course the powertrain option, and would you choose this model with a 6-speed manual transmission or the maybe 6-speed automatic one? This is the end of my exterior interior walk around and short point of view test drive of a new for 2025 model year Mazda CX-30 powered by a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder 140 horsepower engine. Before I go and wrap this video, big thanks again to Auto Arbanas Mazda dealership here in Zagreb County for making this video possible. I'll put all their info in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a very nice day.